I have two clients, group of clients, if you
Okay.
like. One are the Israeli residents.
Okay.
Second is the global corporations that could decide if they come to Israel or not.
And now I have the very special privilege of interviewing the economic minister to North America, Inon Elroy. Inon, thank you so much for joining me here on Mind Your Business.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, you're here at this very special event today. Tell me your feelings. You just presented. Tell me your feelings.
Well, I'm very happy and delighted to be here. We are thrilled and happy whenever there is an initiative to expose prominent and disruptive Israeli companies. Luckily, this is not a rare opportunity, as again, luckily, we have relatively large number of Israeli companies excelling in different sectors, you know. So Israel became one of the global center for innovation. Today is not a secret, and whoever is interested to be inspired by innovation and technology should consider also looking at Israel as one of the global hubs, if you like.
Now I'm going to quote Warren Buffett, right? Israel is the most promising investment hub outside of the U.S. I mean, that probably says it all. From
Yeah.
Warren Buffett.
Yeah, I think we.
So talk a little bit about it. I mean, you're close to it, but share. You know, we're here in America now. Share what goes on with the creativity in creating such a wide range of technology products in every industry out of Israel.
So I think that you know, considering the situation or the state of technology and innovation in Israel, it's like everything else, a combination of different ingredients.
Right.
One may, you know, prepare a salad full of different vegetables,
Right.
spices, and sauces.
You're getting everyone hungry.
I know why, which includes, you know, the fact that Israel is a society of immigrants. By the way, I read research that in if you look at the venture-backed companies in Silicon Valley, I think at least 2/3 of them would have at least one founder which is not American, which is similar, you know. So this will be one thing. Second thing, I think that the Israeli academia was between the first to understand the necessity and the upside that could be from tech transfer. So the Hebrew University, the Weizmann Institute, the Technion, and the others, they launched TTOs, transfer technology offices, quite a long time ago, before it becomes like, you know, very
trendy,
common other places. In addition, you know, we had to invest quite a lot of funding into defense efforts. And then when you combine it together with the sense of entrepreneurship and the fact that a common Israeli is chutzpah and interested to do things for him or herself,
Right,
so they can do it better. So if they've been in the army unit or in Rafael or in somewhere else, so they can do it better. Combine into it the fact that people had to get, many of the Israelis, they had to get decisions of life or death from the age of 18.
That's right.
Now, without enough money, without enough and without enough people. So this creates, you know, kind of character. Add to that quite aggressive, or aggressive might be negative, but quite assertive
Right.
or dynamic
Passionate.
governmental support.
Okay.
Again,
That's right.
think about the law for R&D, which defer Israel, and the chief scientist, which now is the Innovation Authority, $400 million a year. Combine it with two important programs that were launched by the government at the beginning of the 90s. One is the technological incubators. It was a network of 24 technological incubators all around Israel, which its aim was to help the immigrants from former Soviet Union, which came with a lot of IP, with a lot of knowledge, how they can transform their knowledge into market-driven activities. And the second very important program to my understanding was it's called Yozma initiative, which was a fund-of-fund network. So I think if you combine all these together and many others, which maybe I didn't think at this moment, we get the salad of the Israeli innovation ecosystem that we have today.
It always comes down to great references to food.
Of course. By the way,
And
food
it's
tech,
great food that comes out of Israel
food
too.
tech had become a very
That's
interesting cluster in Israel.
Right.
We have meat without meat. We have different things. And you know, what I said inside, you always need to ask your customers, and they are the only one to decide.
Excellent
Now,
point.
for me, as civil servant of the government, dealing with innovation and industrial policy for quite many years, I have two clients, group of clients, if you
Okay.
like. One are the Israeli residents.
Okay.
Second is the global corporations
Right.
that could decide if they come to Israel or
That's
not.
right.
Now, let's face it, our global partners increasing every year. So maybe 10 years ago we had 100 multinationals working in Israel. Today we have more than 350. And these guys are not coming for the market. These small 8 million, although the GDP per capita is growing, by the way, $40,000, more than Japan, more than Italy.
Amazing.
Nobody would imagine
Amazing.
that 10 years ago, okay? But they don't come for the market. Intel is our biggest partner, and they do in Israel everything you may think of.
Amazing.
Now, I think they are the highest exporter from Israel, and it's no wonder that their former CEO said that Israel is the second country of importance only after the US for Intel. So think about it. Last year they bought Mobileye, and after buying Mobileye, because you know we're speaking for investors,
Right.
Investors they buy, and then they say, okay, I know better than you. That's why I bought it. Okay, this was not the case of Intel. Intel bought Mobileye, and then they decided that Israel going to be their global center for automotive and autonomous vehicle. So now they build in Jerusalem their global center for that. So I think that cover most of what we could share at this point. And I just want to add one word for your audience. As the Israel Economic Mission, we bridge between the U.S. and Israel, and we are a non-for-profit business development agency. If there's anyone from the audience that listen to you, and thank you all for listening, we want to be your friends. If you are agents, distributors, if you have your companies and you want to have additional products, portfolio, if you're interested in investing in anything, please approach us and we'll be happy to cooperate.
Inon Elroy, the Economic Minister to North America from Israel. Thank you so much for joining me here on Mind Your Business.
Thank you.
I love the honor of interviewing C-level executives and sharing their great advice and perspective on Mind Your Business. I'd love to get your feedback. Post it in the comments below and subscribe. You'll never miss an edition of Mind Your Business.